Currently doing a bit of circle work today. Half past 9, the temp outside is, but yeah, probably been going 3/4 of an hour now, I suppose, or a little bit longer. Moisture's not bad. Bale weight's pretty good. I've seen a couple nearly 100 kg heavier than that. Pressure's alright. Started raking this morning at a bit after 1 by the time I got down here, and it was blowing a reasonable wind and there was 0 dew, and thought I might have been in a little bit of trouble, but by the time I got around to about 5 o'clock, the wind had sort of pretty much packed up shop. Don't even think there's too much out there now at the moment, to be truthful. And yeah, it was only a reasonably light dew that had come in. So by that time I was finished by 5:30 anyway, raking. So pretty much everything underneath was dry. It was only a very slight, it wasn't even damp, it was just felt a little bit damp on top. So I thought it might have taken a little bit longer to burn off than what it did, but it started off pretty good at 15-17% when I started. So it's 72-65 under the actual irrigator and 72 on the acres in the whole paddock. The centre always goes quicker than the outer circles, obviously. So if you do the inner ones first, you sort of think you're well in front, but yeah, you're nowhere near that. But, started on the outside anyway because it, for whatever reason, the irrigator doesn't sort of, even though it puts more water on the outside parts of the outside rings, it just doesn't seem to put the same amount of water as the centre, so the growth in the inner few rings is a lot better. So since that was going to be damper and greener, I decided that's a nice bit of heavy bit there. Start on the outside first where it was a little bit thinner and drier. But, you probably see it around here a bit better, but these are some damn pretty bloody bales. It's one thing I'll give this variety. This is the second cut on this new stand. The first cut was equally every bit as pretty a bale. The only thing that had a little bit of rubbish in it being the first cut, so it wasn't really bad, but a little bit of fat hen and a few other things. But they are bloody beautiful coloured bales. Absolutely stunning. Oh, that bit's making a bloody squeal. So yeah, 2 more days of this. But, start on the flood irrigation, well, depending on whether it's, have a look at the colour of that. Yes, if it's dry enough, because this was probably a little bit drier in the plant anyway, when it was cut, as opposed to the flood irrigation stuff. So theoretically, tomorrow and Tuesday morning will be the 2 lots of flood irrigation. If not, it'll just be a day later, Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll just have to wait and see, I suppose. Have a look at the end of the day, make the determination then as to whether it's ready to rake and in the morning and press up tomorrow. I have no hesitation or no doubt that whatever horses in Japan and the mounted police in, where the hell is it, Kuwait, Qatar, one of them countries, will certainly enjoy this hay when they, well, it won't be hay when it gets to them, it'll be processed, but it certainly will be well and truly justified in where it goes. It's absolutely stunning quality. So, unlike the old Sardi 7, which doesn't throw a bale like that for the love of money. So I don't think I'll ever sell another paddock of Sardi 7. I'll just stick with this one and what were we? A bit over 3 days curing, and it hasn't been hot. We're only talking sort of mid to high 20 degree days, so despite how thick it is, because it's a fine stem Lucerne variety, it dries down fairly quickly, so you're not waiting for that stem to dry out, which aids in leaf retention because you haven't got it lying on the ground for as long, and it also aids in less bleaching, which also assists in the retaining the colour, which is what you want, especially where it's going. It's all about the colour. And if that was any greener, and it'd almost have to be painted, because that's for perfectly dry hay. Like, we're only talking 10-11% hay there, and to have that colour in it. So yes. So that's what we're up to today.